A man once spent years convinced that invisible lizard people secretly controlled the world. Another believed the Earth was flat, even after flying in modern airplanes. It is easy to assume these people are broken, crazy, or unintelligent, but these individuals are normal, high-functioning humans. Even people with high intelligence can adopt ideas that defy basic logic. IQ alone provides no shield against bias. We must examine why the human brain is so easy to fool. To understand why humans believe strange things, we have to look past individual intellect and see how the brain actually constructs reality. Every day, your brain filters billions of pieces of sensory information, turning chaos into a stable reality. But this comes with a trade-off. Your brain was designed to help you survive, not to see the truth perfectly. Imagine you are an early human walking through tall grass. You hear a rustle. If you assume it is a predator and run away, even if you're wrong, you survive. If you assume it's just the wind and you're wrong, you die. Generations of this survival pressure hardwired the brain to detect patterns everywhere, even when they don't exist. We see this biological misfire today when gamblers invent meaning in random outcomes, convinced their brain has found a winning pattern. Your brain would rather invent a false meaning than accept the dangerous, uncomfortable feeling of uncertainty. Your mind acts as a storyteller, editing sensory chaos into a safe, coherent narrative. This software uses confirmation bias to filter reality. It unconsciously accepts information that matches its pre-existing beliefs and repels everything else. This bias causes us to instantly dismiss factual evidence that threatens our worldview, while magnifying trivial proof that supports it. A false explanation feels emotionally safer than confusion. We sacrifice accuracy to maintain a feeling of certainty. For early humans, survival depended on a tribe. Social rejection activates the same pain regions in the brain as a physical injury. This fit-in-first instinct is now exploited by social media algorithms that prioritize emotional outrage over truth. Researchers at MIT found that dramatic false news spreads significantly faster through digital networks than factual corrections because novelty captures human attention. Algorithmic repetition triggers the illusory truth effect. The more often you hear a claim, the more familiar it becomes, and the brain mistakes constant familiarity for accuracy. When the fear of social isolation combines with algorithmic repetition, a fabricated idea feels like an objective fact. Raw facts rarely change deeply held beliefs. The brain perceives a contradiction not as an intellectual error, but as an attack on identity and community. These cognitive blind spots are a universal condition of every human mind. They are not a flaw reserved for other people. They affect you as much as anyone else. The most dangerous cognitive trap is the certainty that you could never be fooled. Intellectual humility is our only defense. It requires the constant, difficult work of examining our own motives. This means pausing to sit with the discomfort of uncertainty instead of rushing toward easy, emotionally satisfying answers. Embracing our biological vulnerability to deception is the closest we ever get to seeing reality clearly. Recognizing our flaws is a strength, not a weakness.